Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a boost war. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go down there and subscribe to my channel if you like the content. This video is all about clean boost today. You know that I love boosting amps, whether it's a PV Mesa or whether it's my EVHs. Even the Driftwood amp here that I absolutely love has a built-in boost on there. I do like boosting dirty amps, and so do most metal players out there of today. Now I have these 6 pedals up here. I'm going to run through them super quick to tell you exactly what they are in a minute, but first of all what I want to say is that these will all be set to clean boost. Okay, so that means distortion or gain 0 and volume up full blast. The other controls that are on the pedals that alter the tone, switches, you know, all things like that, I'm going to set them where I think they sound best. I'm going to play just 3 riffs on each pedal. I'm going to record them, and I'm going to record them using this Jackson guitar here. This is a Jackson Mishaman Sewer SC1 guitar. It's made in Japan and it retails about £2,000. Now the reason I'm using this guitar is because it sounds pristine. Because of the price of the guitar, the difference for me is that every note that you fret when you play a made in Japan guitar, there's no fret buzz, everything rings out. All the notes you fret ring out really clearly, really pristinely, with loads of sustain, loads of clarity. There's no buzz, there's none of that nonsense going on. I own plenty of Jacksons that are half price of this guitar because I can't afford a made in Japan guitar. However, I can tell the difference, you know, when I'm playing this guitar, that the notes are just a lot cleaner and there's zero buzz, and you know, it's all down to fretwork and everything else that goes on in a Japanese factory. Now, another reason I picked this guitar is because it has a bare knuckle Ragnarok pickup there in the bridge. That is a fantastically clear, it's very powerful, but it is also a very clear and transparent pickup like most of the bare knuckle pickups. So this seemed the ideal guitar to use for the demo when I'm using all this gain that you can see behind me. The amp that I'm going to use in this video is my trusty Evh 5150Iii Stealth 50 watt here. I'm going to be using the blue channel. It will be set exactly how you can see it here, and that will not change throughout the video. The Evh Stealth is going to be going into my Captor X that always sits behind me here. My trusty Captor X is something that I use in a lot of videos. I will hear the tone through the Hesu 212 down here. You guys will hear a Celestion impulse response that I have loaded into the 2-Notes Captor X. If you guys are interested in using the IRs that I use in my videos, then they are mainly Celestion IRs, and there is a link down there in the description. It's an affiliate link, so what this means is if you want to purchase Celestion IRs, which are a bargain for the amount of IRs that you get when you buy them, you get tons of them, more than you could actually need. If you want to purchase them, use that affiliate link down there, and a small contribution goes towards my channel. Now, it doesn't cost you any more to use that affiliate link. The price is exactly the same. It just means that Celestion give me a bit of money to help support the channel. So now we've got through all that, let's go through the pedals and let's discuss exactly what the pedals are. The first pedal I have here is a Klirrton Oh My Goat. Klirrton sent me this a few months ago now. This is actually a distortion pedal, not an overdrive. It is a very rich MIDI chainsaw growling awesome pedal that I absolutely love. I crave nice high tight mids, and this pedal gives me it. It can do other tones as well if you dial the mids out, but with the mids in it sounds fantastic. I've already done a demo of this through the EVH head, boosting the blue actually not so many weeks ago, and it sounded absolutely fantastic. The next pedal along here is my trusty Maxon A28. I've had that pedal for probably 10 years. It's done just about every gig in the last 10 years. It stood the test of time. Fantastic pedal. Made in Japan, I think. We don't need to talk too much about that pedal because everybody knows what it is. It's used for boosting amps all over the place. That will be set pretty much like it is now. The next pedal along here, I've just done a demo of this a week ago, and I was really surprised how amazing it sounded at boosting amps and being used as a boost. It is actually a Wampler Ratsbane, and in true Wampler style, Brian Wampler has tweaked the old Rat Overdrive fuzz pedal, and he's put some switches on where you can change the voice in, and it works really well as a boost, providing that you keep good control of the distortion there. There is a point where it turns on and off. There's a little click, and basically no distortion, and then a minimal distortion on, and it will be just after that click where I will use that pedal there. Very small, save space on your pedal board and made in the USA. The next pedal along here is a controversial one. It's a clone pedal. This is by Demonfx. It's called a Friedman DEODX. Friedman is spelt differently there. This is a clone pedal of the Friedman preamp pedal, the Friedman Brown Eye pedal, and I don't know whether it's wrong or right yet. I've not made my mind up about these clone pedals. I would prefer pedal manufacturers to tweak already existing good known circuit boards and make them better or different and be more innovative rather than just completely copy and clone them. I'm not sure where that sits with me, whether it's right or wrong. It's probably wrong. A lot of people would argue that the Friedman pedal is too expensive in the first place, so that's why they resort to buying these. I don't know, I just bought it because I liked this one so much and I was just really intrigued to see if it was any good or whether it was a load of junk. That again will be set to a clean boost. I will tweak the EQ to try and get it to sound as good as I can. It's not really designed for boosting, but we'll see. You just never know. There's no rules in this game. And the next pedal along here is a Demonfx Tube Screamer. Now this one is a special pedal and is absolutely fantastic. Although a minute ago I just said that basically Demonfx shouldn't really be cloning stuff. This is what they should be doing because they've done it fantastically. That pedal is awesome, and most viewers voted for that pedal in the last Boost War that I did, I think. This pedal is a TS9 and also an 808 in one pedal. I think the TS9 in that pedal is fantastic, and that's the mode that I will be using on that pedal. That's what it will be switched to, and it will be set pretty similar, if not exactly, to what it is right now there. A really good pedal, save space on the pedal, but if you can't make your mind up between an 808 and a TS9, then that's probably the pedal to go for. The TS9 is a bit more sizzle, it's a bit more crunchy and a bit tighter, and I really like it. So moving on, the next pedal along there is a Harley Benton Vintage Overdrive. Now that pedal is basically, I guess, a copy of the Maxon 808. It's been around years. If you can't afford an 808, I would advise you to go for that Harley Benton pedal there. That will be set to a clean boost, exactly probably like it is now. The one thing I will say about that pedal is that it's actually made by Joyo. I don't know if you've ever heard of Joyo. You can get a Joyo one that's exactly the same, so shop around, see which is cheapest for you. Now, speaking of cheap, we need to discuss the price obviously of these pedals, but I don't want the price of them to affect your decision when you go down in the comments and you vote for your favourite. I don't want the price to affect that. I want you to judge them on just which is the best tone, simple as that. So the first pedal here is, or was, about £200. That one, that's handmade in Germany. Top quality pedal is why. The switches, the buttons, the dials, everything on there is really well made. The custom graphics on there, and also Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals have their logo on there. Heavy Metal Amps and Pedals is on Facebook, and it is a group, and it's a really cool group to be in. I think there's about 30k people in there now, and I use it sometimes. Sometimes I'll go in there and talk to people I know, and other times I'll put a video in there, but it's rare I put a video in there because I try not to put videos in groups as much as I can, because it's kind of spam really in a way if you do it too much, and it gets on my nerves when I see people doing it a lot. If it's just an odd video, then you know, that's fair enough. So yeah, I put probably 5 videos maybe a year in their group, but yeah, fantastic pedal. Moving along here, this one is about £129, a Maxon 808. You can get it for about £100 if you pick it up in a sale. Great pedal, stands the test of time, totally rugged, you know, totally reliable, and it's never going to let you down. You can basically put that in front of anything and it will sound good, in my opinion. Well, almost. Next pedal here, Wampler Ratsbane, sorry. This is made in the USA, and it is top quality. I think you can get these in the UK at the moment for about £130, £140, and for that type of money, you're getting a hell of a lot on that pedal. I think once you go beyond £100, you need to be getting something special for that money. This has 3 gain modes and 2 voicings that Brian has added, and basically you can tighten up the pedal, or you can have it in like full woolly fuzz mode, or you can use it as like a normal distortion pedal. In this case we're using it as a boost, so it does quite a lot for £130 there. I think when it first came out it was like £180, somewhere up there, but it's dropped down a bit now. It's been out about 9-10 months, something like that. The next pedal along here is £30. That's a Demonfx Friedman copy. That's a bargain, you know, for the tone that you get from it and how it sounds. It is definitely a bargain, and I really like the pedal. I'm just like I say, I'm not sure about the whole cloning thing. The next pedal along, go get one basically. That pedal leather Demonfx tube screamer is like 30 quid, you know, and for what it does, you know, you can go buy 2 of them and you're still well under most of the pedal prices, and it does a fantastic job of 808 and TS9, and it saves space on the pedal board, like I've said. The next pedal along there, the Harley Benton one, £30, that vintage Overdrive. So again, a cheapie, but it does sound fantastic, really impressed with it, and lots of people, when I put that on the channel, did go out and buy that pedal as backup for their tube screamers and their 808s which are on their pedal boards. So without further ado, let's get on with the demo. Please do not forget to comment below and say which tone you like the best. There will be 3 riffs. Wait for them all to finish before you decide which you like the best, and don't worry about the guy above, what he's put. Tone is subjective. Pick your favourite. Do not worry about the price. I think that's it. Let's go.